Well, good afternoon, everybody. Today, we're doing another set for our breaking news today into our newsroom. We want to let you know. Let's take a look at our weather first as a clear day across our live Super Doppler area. Staying that way. Staying that way, fortunately for us. So, staying dry all afternoon, long day into your afternoon. But let's take a look outside, out of our Sky Camera Network. This is across Fountain Inn, so welcome to Fountain Inn side. That is very nice and dry for that area there. Don't have any issues there, so that's very nice. But we do want to take you to some breaking news into our newsroom after in just a minute after we talk about how our weekend is going. We have Thanksgiving coming up, and we want to let you know here at South Carolina Independent News, we are getting some new things happening at South Carolina Independent News, including a new software to bring you all of our live streams. That is a nice touch that we're going to be bringing to you. We'll let you know about that when we get all that information in. But we want to bring you breaking news at the top of the hour after a fire has outbroke at a Anderson County warehouse. Excuse me, we know that the fire has outbroke at an Anderson County downtown warehouse. This was at well, we know the crews on the scene has reported a fire in downtown Anderson. We are told the flames in the warehouse on Earl Street got so extreme. The Anderson County Fire had to call in help backup. We are told the warehouse used to be the Electric City Printing Company when it went out of business years ago. So with us as the latest as we find out about all of this. And also breaking news into our newsroom after investigation is underway after shots rang out outside of Dorman High School football stadium. On a Roebuck, South Carolina, in a social media statement Saturday morning said that Spartanburg County Sheriff Bill Reid said in part, quote, within a minute left in a home football game against Ridgeview, there were several shots heard from the grass parking lot beside the practice fields. Law enforcement immediately notified the school officials of this situation and recommended we keep everyone in the stadium until we receive it all clear. Make sure you stay up to date with us as we learn more about this accident that may have been more than an accident. We are still learning the latest from that, but we will keep you updated as we learn more, right? Well, let's take you to our sports as it's almost game of the week. Yet last night we had a lot of rivals for football. We did not bring you that, but we'll take you to the latest on sports right now with Friday Night Hits with our friends at WYFF News 4. Let's take you to the first few minutes of what is exciting at all the high school games across our area. Let's take you there now. Yeah, bear with us just a second as we get you your latest on high school football and all of its glory.
Always for joining us. Woodruff and BHP combined 23-1 this year. The Wolverines reaching the 3A third round for the first time since 2019, while the Bears are a win from a third straight upper state finals trip. Chase Justice went to Woodruff for our game of the week presented by Blue Ridge Electric.
Two of the finest 3A teams in the entire Palmetto State enter Varner Stadium. Only one will live to play another week. It's the 11-1 Woodruff Wolverines playing host to the undefeated Belton Honeypath Bears. BHP has glided through a majority of their season, but would be in a close game early. Woodruff up 3-0 with just seconds left in the first half until MJ Earl puts his head down and powers his way into the end zone. Bears take a 7-3 lead. That's your score at the break. Same score midway through the third. Noah Thomas dumps it off to Jaden Glenn on the screen pass, and Glenn has a whole lot of real estate in front of him. 53 yards to the promised land. Bears up 13-3. And the floodgates would open from this point forward. Fourth quarter, Bears back in the red area. MJ Earl untouched from 3 yards out. BHP pulling away, leading 20-3. Same score with less than 5 minutes remaining. Bears not scared to feed the hot hand. Guess who? Earl once again. His third score of the night puts BHP firmly in the driver's seat, 27-3. And 3 would be the magic number for this Bears team. Jakari Anderson comes away with the interception and takes it back to the house, marking his third straight season, getting a pick 6 in the third round of the 3A postseason as the Bears maul the Wolverines. Final score 34-3.
We talk to our kids all week long about our brand. Our brand is block down and kick out and be physical. Get them to the second half. Everybody talked about our schedule so soft. Everybody talked about we haven't played a game in the second half yet, and that's what kind of got us a little bit jacked up on Mountain Dew. Ready to get out there and get it, baby.
And how about those BHP Bears advancing to the Upper State Championship for the third consecutive season? They'll face the winner of Powdersville and Mountain View Prep. Reporting in Woodruff, I'm Chase Justice, WIFF News 4 Sports.
Chase, thank you. Man, oh man, those Bears just keep rolling, don't they? Year one for Donnie Littlejohn at Gaffney, the program alum leading his alma mater to their 10th straight quarterfinals appearance in Rock Hill against reigning 5A D2 champ Northwestern. The Trojans 24-1 since the start of last year, averaging 48 points.
That was the latest on our sports for the weekend. Many upstate rivals, and they will continue to be working all over trying to get you the latest on your sports for your weekend. Let's give you one last look at our weather as we have a warmer weekend, but do we have some rain on the way? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's not looking too great. Let's take you to your hourly forecast for you before we dive on it off for this weekend. I hope you have a great weekend, by the way. But let's take you to your weather looking like this. Over the next several hours, we're going to see about the mid-60s, not getting up any higher. I would not expect. And then once we get on into the overnight hours, 9, 10, 11 o'clock, we're looking about early morning hours, about the upper 50s, waking up tomorrow morning. And I would imagine once you wake up and get moving, maybe your church schedule, whatever you're doing, 6 a.m. through about lunchtime, we're going to see about the upper 60s. Maybe a shower, if that, maybe on to your 6 a.m. Let's take a look at our weather for the extended 10-day or 4-day plus. Like this, Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm going to say impact day for a live Super Doppler impact day. If anything, because we may have rain, but we will let you know about that all when we come up. We'll let